For our final project, we are doing a healthcare case, and one of the things that we have to do is get multiple years of data from this Medicare inpatient hospital by provider and service data set. So this is where you would get it. I already have it, so I'm going to just navigate to... I have it in here twice because the first one is the original and the second one is what I did. So if I show you the original really quick, you would get these files for each year and you would have a CSV for each one. So we have four different CSVs for these 4 different years, but they're all in a different folder. And so what I did is I went in this version, I added a folder. I called it Healthcare CSVs, and I also renamed each of them to something that I felt would be easier to type and work with, and I would remember which data set I was pertaining to. So I named them Healthcare 2020 and then repeated that convention all the way down. The point is that they all live in the same folder. That's important for what we need to do next. So I will open up a blank Excel workbook, and I will go to the data ribbon and click Get Data from File, from Folder. So you click Get Data, you hover over from File, and then you click on From Folder. Then I get a little prompt asking me to navigate to the folder that I would like. And this is the folder. So I'm going to say open this folder. And now I will get a preview here. So these are the 4 folders that I selected. I need to click the down arrow and I'm going to click Combine and Load. And this is a Power Query action, so there's no undo. So if you don't get it right the first time, then just redo it. So here it's going to ask me, it's a comma delimiter, that looks right. I can inspect my headers. It gives me a preview, but it doesn't give me the whole data set because it's just too large. So I can take a look. Everything looks correct. I already checked to make sure that the headers match and that they are 15 dimensions wide here, so we have 15 columns on each, and they're the same for each one, so the structure is the same. Alright, so I'm going to click OK. And now we have a table with everything and it's combined. Over here I will delete sheet 1 because I'm only interested in the healthcare CSVs sheet. So it took the name of my folder here. I can close the queries and connections pane, and let's just take a look at what we have. We have the 15 original columns here, and we also have another column that's added, and this one is called source name, and it has the name of each file. So if I inspect the different values here, we can see that all 4 of these healthcare CSVs are here. This would be a good idea to make a year column, so you could use this and some text functions in Excel and make a year column. That would be a good idea. We can also take a look at how many records we have. Our status bar down at the bottom of Excel tells us we have 533 records. So we can take a look at the data set a little bit, and then at this point, this would be ready for you to start merging in the data from the hospital data set and perhaps the longitude and latitude from the U.S. cities data set, and then start the rest of your analysis.